Albert had a reputation at the police station for being cruel and malicious, where he worked as a patrolman. He liked to show people that he held power and was keener at handling himself on the streets. His superiors repeatedly warned him against excessive arrogance, but Albert ignored their advice and continued to fine drivers for the most minor violations. When he preyed upon drivers he stopped, he liked to use his baritone voice to intimidate them. Albert continued this practice up until the camera on his chest recorded an entire incident that circulated among the other police officers. Albert detested the derision of the other officers so much he grew to resent most everyone. But the ones that became the object of Albert's scorns were the people he served, the town's motorists. On one of his regular shifts, for example, Albert noticed a car with a woman behind the wheel. Albert was determined to stop the woman for anything, and he used her driving over the speed limit by a couple of miles as a precursor to issue her a citation. He caught up with the intruder's car and told her to stop. The man looked at his partner and said, "Watch and learn, as this young lady is about to be fined." The partner tried to reason with Albert that perhaps a warning would suffice, as the speed at which she was driving was not excessive. But Albert didn't want to hear anything. "Lady, you owe me a speeding ticket," said Albert, gruffly, standing at the woman's window. He smirked and was in anticipation of being coaxed into forgiveness for the first time. "Exceeding what?" wondered the woman behind the wheel of the car. Her question slightly surprised the policeman. "Speeding," said Albert sniddily. "You went to school. You should know that its value equal to the distance you drove divided by the time you drove it." "How do you know the distance I traveled?" "Did you follow me from home?" "Do you know where I live?" The woman was indignant, which disarmed Albert. He literally could not find the words. "I don't know where you live," confused Albert. "But you yourself admitted that you measured the distance I drove and divided it by something. And I am driving from home," frowned the lady. "The speed in the car shows the speedometer. I was driving behind you and looking at the speedometer. You were exceeding the allowable speed," explained Albert. "What is a speedometer?" the woman asked. Albert was losing patience. "Look at that circle in front of you. See, there's an arrow on it. When you were driving, that arrow was over that line." The woman blinked her eyes. "How do you know that? You weren't here." "I have to call my lawyer right away." "Call!" commanded Albert. The woman put her phone to her ear and said something that made the hair stand up on the policeman's head. "Georges, I'm on Route 9. Get out now. I was stopped by a man I didn't know. He confessed that he was illegally following me from the house, and, what's more, he installed a device in my car that sees everything I'm doing. And now he's demanding payment." Albert realized that it was better to let the woman go, before the situation went too far. "Lady, okay, sorry. You can go. You're free to go." A bewildered Albert walked back to his patrol car, to the laughter of his partner. And the woman, a physics teacher at the local university, smiled slyly. So, which one of us was sillier? Never put yourself above others. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect, regardless of gender, color, or religious beliefs. Respect others, and others will respect you.